architects and designers is this ARC Act. So for builders, contractors, designers, architects, especially architects, this is a very useful tool. So these are resources that can be used when trying to design. And they have a different wizard for stuff to help. So just some different applications of where this material can be actually utilized, but pretty well anywhere in the house. We talk about bars, reception areas, banking counters. So I'll go through and I'll show you a couple of pictures on these. So here's some kitchen countertops. Bathroom vanities. And people are concerned about staining, etc., especially since concrete is very porous. But they've got the right sealers, that it's not an issue. Now the sealers, because it is a green product, have to be done every 1 to 2 years. Some of the other sealers that you use for countertops can be done for 3 to 5 years. This is just because it's a green product, and that's why it has to be done more often.
But that's the same as quartz, right? So a quartz sealant, right? Sorry, a granite sealant.
Yeah.
Is, the lifespan of that is only a year, any?
It depends on usage. Nowadays the sealers are actually quite a bit better.
Are they? Okay.
Yeah, so they can actually go to 3 to 5 years, the sealers as well. But then on the same token, flooring, bathrooms, pretty well used everywhere in this picture here. And that's about it. So what I'll do now, just, you guys have any questions on that right now? What I'll do is I'll just do a quick couple minutes just about the company that I'm representing. So just to let you know, we're the distributor of this product, and to be a distributor, you also have to have the strength of an organization to make sure that you can have the product locally or close by, and make sure it's here and available when you guys need it. So pretty well our fundamental is, we wholesale the slabs, wholesale the tiles, and we do projects. These are our 4 key lines that are exclusive with us. Stone is one, and Luigi, which does very high-end countertops. Simstone is quartz line, and Compact is another quartz line. These are the different projects that we've done over the years. The most recent one or major recent one anyway, is the Fairmont Downtown. It's probably the #1, #2 hotel of all Vancouver. And we pretty well did it's almost 50 some odd floors in there. And it's all full of granite that we provided from different sources. That was an extensive undertaking. It took a fair bit of manpower to make that one. Here's some more companies. Just to give you an idea of our showroom out of Edmonton, so if you ever want to visit our location, this is something you'll be walking into. But as you can tell, we also do anything in tile as well. And our tiles go from marble, granite, slate, travertine, limestone, and we also have mosaics as well. Here's our location, with all the inventory of our slabs. So you can actually walk through and actually select countertops as well. And our locations where we hold our tiles. That's about it. You guys have any questions? No, is there, from your guys' standpoint, is this something, when you're going more in the green direction, have you guys, first of all, have you guys heard of ice stone before, or?
No.
And as far as countertops and going more in an environmentally better way, have you guys, what kind of directions have you guys thought about, or has that come to mind?
Not really yet, no. Because we're just learning about different building techniques and products and stuff.
Yeah.
Just from an interest perspective, I'm using on my own home as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I haven't really thought about
Not quite there. And you know what? That's I find that from a perspective, Canada is quite conscious about the environment, quite a bit more than most of the world is, right? But in certain areas like this, I think there's places in the States have really gone very strong. Like some of the corporations and stuff out of the States that have gone ahead and in the green direction has been a lot faster than what Canada has done. So there's certain ways Canada is you know, been ahead of the pack, but I think this is one of the areas where I think Canada is really not 100% there yet.
So what type of premium is there? I know you're saying that the being so green has a certain premium associated with it. So how does that translate into costs?
Yeah, that one's hard to say because what I can show in cost is a material cost, but the three kind of faces of cost when it's actually going to be installed in your home. One is going to be, the way I see it, it's a pie of three shapes. One shape is the material cost, the other shape is the fabrication and the polishing of the material, and the third piece is actually the installation of the material. So we actually only carry about 1/3 of the cost. All I can say is that that piece is, in some cases, could be double the cost, depending on certain granites, or it could be, in some cases, triple the cost, depending on which color you're looking at. Yeah.
And then the polishing, who does?
Yeah, so the fabricators are the ones that actually do. There's some local guys that we're going to be teaming up with here to be supporting our bid to go on these green products. And with the fabrication, it's not going to be much different than this. So the cost is more on the material side than anything else. Yeah. The fabrication and also the insulation is the same cost, but the fabrication side would be pretty well the same.
And everything being relative, it's the same equipment, so there shouldn't be additional cost to the cutting and polishing of the material. Yeah. In installation, same thing. I mean, there's a different sealer, but the process is the same, so the labor shouldn't be any more than a granite or a quartz.
So, and I don't think it's fair to, if we're doing a true comparison between different countertop surfaces, quartz I don't think is a fair comparison, because I think quartz is mainly, it's very mainstream these days, and the pricing on quartz has really come down. I think that the more fair comparison is versus something like a quartz versus a granite. So quartz is still, I would say, if you're looking at a per square foot price in retail, you're probably looking at somewhere between $80 to $100 per square foot. That's where I believe ice stone is going to be.
Similar to the quartz.
Yeah, similar to a quartz pricing. Yeah, because granite, I still see granite as retail is around, we'll call it, and you would know better from a retail perspective, but I'm seeing around $50 to $60.
It varies. With some of the exotic pieces will be more. Actually, some of the exotic pieces in granite will be more than the ice stone. Yeah. So in some cases, it's par or even less than some of the granite pieces, and that's primarily because of sourcing the stone. It really comes down to the simple case of supply and demand. In some cases, you just can't find as much of that stone, so the cost goes up. Also, to extract it. So some people will look at granite piece and say, "Oh, that looks good. It's got to be expensive," and it's not the case. It's because it's more readily available and it's easy to extract from the side of the mountain. Then it's not a. Yeah. But with the, I think it depends on which granite piece you're looking at. If you're looking at standard, then there's a cost difference. If you're looking at mid to high range granite, it's comparable.
And how about in terms of hardness or scratchability?
Yeah, so actually it's
yeah,
it's like concrete. It does it's harder than marble. It's not as hard as granite. So you're falling in that range. So, but as far as scratching and durability, it's been used extensively in the States for a number of years, and they're not seeing any wear and tear. There's going to be a normal wear and tear for any product over time, but it's reasonable.
And heat resistance, if you put something hot on it, it's
yeah, I'm not sure. Like, I don't think it would shatter. I'd have to look into that one. So I'll take an action to look into that one, and I can get back to Jason. So Jason and Carlo here are kind of the local arms for the company, and they're partnering up with us here. I'm based out of Edmonton, so I can answer some of these questions through Jason, and he can get back to you.
So from what I read,
Mhm.
it's heat resistant,
It is heat resistant? Okay.
but well, I think it's in there somewhere too. But
Yeah.
It is
On
heat
the
resistant.
back of that color sheet, there's some specs
Yeah,
there on the
on the booklet.
hardness and
Did you want to just pop up the one?
Oh, I'll
screen
throw up the other slide here.
Or so the flyer brown?
Yeah, I think it was the.
Yeah.
Color.
Would you just that?
so we are West Coast Building Products. We're trying to position ourselves as being a premier supplier of eco-friendly products, starting with ice stone, Merit kitchen cabinets. We have an Eco Plus line, which is also LEED friendly. And we're going to have a line of tiles through True Stone as a distributor, and we're trying to secure some other lines of tile products as well. And we're also going to have blinds, and we're looking at various different lines of products for building in your home. We have a line of products that we can do shower panels with.